in a possible bad realm for Donald Trump. Judge at the New York trial, on Thursday, interrupted his closing arguments to ask New York Chief Public Prosecutor's Office to compare it with Bernie Madoff. I often force the law, he said. But in such a situation, there is a place for morality. How do you compare with the Madoff Ponzi plan? Smaller. Wallace replied. Fewer people were impressed. The Wall Street scheme, who in a 82-year-old prison in 2021, did more than 40,000 sacrifices who lost their savings of life. I still think it's important. Wallace added. Wallace acknowledged that the S of Trump and Madoff were different in terms of scope. But maybe, he wondered loudly, and both was similar to each other in a sense of authority. The answer is, Wallace Judge said, pointing to the defense table. If you're rich enough, you'll get rid of doing this. He argued that Trump's defense at the closing of Wallace was a series allegations that have already been rejected by the judge or in some cases appeal. Trump's already unsuccessful defenses included values subjective. Donald Trump's rich people, such as sophisticated parties, no victims. The loans were repaid and again. The trial statement showed that Trump was at beginning of a conspiracy to inflate net value. Wallace's colleague Andrew Amer, another chief prosecutor who shared with closing arguments on behalf of state, in addition financial penalties of $370 million. The AG is a permanent prohibition for Trump to carry out a business in New York. And he wants shorter prohibitions buy or sell real estate in the state. In September, days before hearing began, Engoron found Trump's permanent based on the evidence before two-year trial. The judge ordered Trump to lose New York business regulations and to dissolve or sell their affected assets.